And we begin on Dust 2. Alish going to very confidently just work his way up middle. There's so many players ready for that, but Nav, well, he'll take back two. Two of his kills already. Brokey, double of his own. And if Team Liquid, using this next flash, probably just going to try to burst and punch their way through the doorway. Look at that. Olaf, he turns his head away from the duels and what?
Wow, okay.
I'd love to see who picks up that kill, because flying CTs seem to be the solution for this pistol.
You have to love the timing.
Supposed to be an easy one, but Nico has other ideas. 2 kills from the back line there. You saw all these terrorists pushing towards the bomb site, but it wasn't them to get onto the kill feed. No, it's the man who's still tucked back by Cat. Nico, never having to move forward, but he gets back into the mix, missing a couple of shots. That's all right. Brokey will pick it up, and Rain even connects one. 2 Deagles and a P250 enable FaZe to rob away this round 3.
They went to the pawn shop, got a couple of Deagles, and a scout buy in response. Boost gets picked off. Nico one-taps Nap.
Nope, so I'm curious as to what these B players opt to do. Here's Nitro starting to move forward. Olaf, he's gonna get caught off. Ooh, was a chance for him there to just salvage a situation, but maybe this starts to expedite the Cat push, and well, Alicia's scout still capable, tagging the first, bagging the second, and now forcing all 3 of those Ts to get into the depths of elbow. But how do they set him up? Well, Nitro's flashbang could be the key piece for the peaks. 1 and 2 from each side. But Stu can't quite find an angle. He will drop Brokey, but Rain, who's done everything thus far, pushes this into the 1v1. He's got to close this gap, get up close, tags him so much through the box, and finishes him off because
he has a hit. Wow, he even had time to pick up the gun. He was fine with it. He knew exactly what he had to work with. That's a round 1. And he'll make his way over.
You didn't talk about this third option. Look how many players are going into the tunnels. 4 from FaZe, just blankets of smokes here in mid.
See, look at this decision-making from Elige.
He's just going to play within it. Obviously, that trajectory is going to tell him he has to keep his attention here. There's still 2 players on this B site. Flash goes high. This should enable their peaks, but support man's down. Stewie, with everything to do, is dropped by the Glock of all things. Here comes Elige. Whoa, okay. Catching Rain completely off guard. I mean, there's a trade frag there for him, sure. If he's close to the wall, Nitro, he's going to give away a shadow advantage. So, he doesn't, and he does find the back turn. Now, all in from FaZe, and at that 40-second mark, they know exactly what's coming. It is long, but there are duels to win, and Brokey through the box takes this back down to the 2v2. He spots Nav, deals with it, and only now has Nitro left to handle. With Bomb, he can definitely just go for this plant and push this into the retake situation.
Yeah, it's still an even strength game here as Nitro comes up from CT spawn. It's 1 of 3 positions, and Brokey has fake planted a number of times, so he's going to eventually be worried about long.
Doesn't see the peak, and now he knows that timing. Nitro could be close, but there are options. So he keeps his head on a swivel. Now he's starting to panic, swapping weapons, and he gets it! Well, they're going to keep up the pace, that's for damn sure. Already out mid was Rain. However, that's a response. Nico catching him through the doors.
And right now he's scared enough that he can't even flank, so he's a very far rotate from B.
You touched on it, gets basically bored enough to play back on site, and that's the one time they go all in on this, but keep your eyes on Nitro. He decides to peek. Doesn't want to fancy them pushing past him. Elige continues the spray. Okay. He does grab that second, but Nico, 1v3, has a player in the open, jumping, hoping was an fly, and there's the head on display. He takes it. FaZe Clan winning a round.
Almost as big of an issue as A has as well. They come out long. Twist, he'll have a duel to take the SG. He can't control the spray. It's just a bit of damage to just 2 people, and Olaf will help him out further. Of course, Nafly on A, Stewie on B. Can trade places with Nitro. B has been a big issue, but almost... Yeah.
Here it comes. The entirety of FaZe Clan charging down long. Charging slowly, however. Despite being at that 20-second mark, they're still going to throw up the double smokes, but the CTs, because of the time, might want to play into this. We've seen them create these chaotic moments, but it's a slaughter.
Okay. Hitting their shots when it matters, to have the least amount of deaths possible.
Can he hit the shots? Well, if he does, it'll be versus Brokey, but this one's curious. Olaf, he's come to clear the tunnels and falls to Nitro. who does get the best of him. Now, Nitro's reaction may be to go join his teammates in middle, but funnily enough, FaZe, they've decided to wrap back through their own spawn towards B. Losing Brokey towards Pit could keep them kerneled towards this A site, and again, it's not the round win, but it's at least a plant for free if they decide to run through this.
Yeah, and here's where the information is king, because Liquid are all, as we're looking at on the minimap, looking at long, but no one's actually peeked wide. If they did that at once, they'd be able to make a hasty rotation back with at least 2 or 3 people. With the bomb site wide open, I mean, it's unlikely, right? You wouldn't want to call this too soon, but there's a chance that FaZe could do something with this. However, the Molotov, oh, it's just good enough. Rain's going to put that bomb down, but oh, he doesn't actually die in the process. 12 HP. The 2v5 is on. No one's coming through the tunnels as well. Let's see if something funny can happen.
This is sketchy. This is still sketchy. It bewilders me that Team Liquid didn't even look like B was a possibility in that moment, but they're not going to put anybody on tons. They flash through, they sprint in, and Rain, well, he has low health, but he does still have the AK Cold with everything to do, just popping noggins. He's cleared 3 bodies and the 4th.
I didn't think it was actually gonna. I didn't think he would actually do it. Maybe things do really change. But overall, it's like FaZe are like they have a good idea for almost everything they're doing.
Here comes Rain with the opening kill. That's going to activate Stewie. He hears these grenades being used, sees the second, swapping to the Krieg in the midst of this gunfight, can't take him down, and Rain bails him out. Coming to lend a helping hand as Olaf secures this B site. They could move bomb over, but they have 30 seconds, and with Liquid running around in middle, it's all over! Cold closes the half with a double, and that takes FaZe to the 10-5 lead.
We saw that Liquid were playing smart on so many of those rounds, and FaZe were just a little bit smarter and also a little bit sharper.
Yeah, definitely on point. But here we go. Tease starting to pressure this B site. Coldzera's on the plat, trying to tap, but he can't hit any heads. So a clean 2K entry. They have left Nitro tucked away in middle as well. He's only heard 1 rotator, so that's not too much of a threat towards doors. Okay. Trying to minimize the chance of a rotation. Quick gush.
Yeah, little Suka B or whatever.
So, all right, Team Liquid. I mean, you talked about it, right? The amount of work they've had to put into Dust 2. Here comes Nico, having felt the pressure of the grenades on Catwalk, looking to position safer, and the timing plays to Olaf's favor.
Rain does take a spot of damage.
Ooh, and Stewie's already posted up for him. That's a big kid from big kill from Cold, coming in on mid, but how about Stewie? Stewie and Elige connecting headshots, crucially, as they take back that man advantage. Cold, he'll find the fadeaway frag, but there's just no time. Remember, there's still that smoke down blocking Nico.
That's it. As opposite to FaZe, they're going 4 out mid.
Brokey, he's playing with the idea of keeping his eyes on tunnel, but he's about to be bombarded by players here. Gonna take one hell of an individual play unless Nico gets himself into the fray, trying to find the off shot. Brokey only 1. Nico, the exact same situation. 10 seconds though. They need to sprint that bomb to the site, which they will, and it's clear. So they're fine. It's planted. But a man disadvantage as Olaf picks up that kill in mid. Elige will have to contemplate whether he picks or tucks.
Yeah, interesting.
Flash goes in, and it could get rough. Elige does not have Nitro to help him here on the site, and these counter-terrorists are all coming in off of middle with a flurry of utility. They're going to try to rush through doors, but down goes Elige, empty-handed. Nitro only taking 1, so FaZe have done it. Yadnaf to support. Ooh, wow, long-range AK spray to take Rain, and Nico can't answer. He's so tucked in behind this box right now. Can very much just... Oh, but he finds timing, pops up, drops 2. Head splattered on the wall, and now it's a perfect split.
Again, A site is that just unique place on, like, compared to any other map. It's a site that you don't even play on the site from. It's a site that you hold down from Cat, you hold down from long control, very far from the actual bomb plant zone, right? He had a lot, you know? He had a lot of confidence when he popped his head up that there may be someone there. Long control once again.
Oh, Olaf.
The revenge of Olaf Meister.
Yeah. I mean, last time there were smoke grenades to work around. I feel like FaZe were still that far back, but maybe a bit more prepared for these commitments in the 24th round. Still, Coldzera gonna try and lend a helping hand.
Alish could do much better with an SG in this situation. Nico headshots him instantly from the back of the car, straight up assassinated, and so will his friend. No, just kidding. Nafli actually comes through and puts on the showcase for the SG.
Down goes the op. That's a bomb plant. How about a little 1v5? Nope. Rain gonna come off the long peak. I mean, he knew he was swarmed. He knew he was screwed. I mean, bomb's down. Utility, though, I mean, that's where FaZe Clan should have the advantage in this retake. Not to mention guns, but an AK from Stewie. Good for at least that first one. It's immediately picked back up by Alish. He's hoping that somebody offers him a shot, and it's Olaf who's up next. He's got to dodge these flashbangs in the mix of it all. Olaf has just a smidgen of an angle, but here's Nitro trying to chime in with his deagle. Time is the biggest issue now. It is so far gone, and Elise is just tucked back behind Box, taking damage. Down he goes. Brokey's on the bomb, and Brokey's removed by Nitro, who takes 2 kills.
And the CTs, conversely, are not trying to overreact. Nico peeks into that. No chance to trade. Gives himself a chance for his op to go back on cycle. Nafli has to think of so many variables, though. The flank at mid, the people coming up cat. How can he be useful right now?
I mean, they know he's still around there. These other... 2 headshots from Twist, but there's Cold, the third player in. Naf's gonna try to sprint as quick as he can, but he's almost caught. He's the last man left, and those 2 players that he was initially fighting in pit now have to go for the retake. He misses his smoke. He meant to cross, and because of that, Olaf wins the duel. Off of the pause, they'll stack this site. They've got players close enough. Brokey to be tested, just taking down the one. Coldzera burned into the depths of the boxes, and he rocks it. Here comes Olaf, just ensuring that they know where the last man's at.
Yeah, you would expect Liquid aren't necessarily afraid about the round score in specific.
There it is. It goes high. Rain off of the side takes 2. And look at the damage off of the utility. Bombs dropped on top of it. FaZe. They are staring a 16th round in the face. And they're just going to desperately try to sprint in. This one's over. Brokey could go as fast as he wants. FaZe, no, they've got it. And they're not going to stop, not whatsoever. We saw them set a very fast pace towards A yesterday on Inferno. Yeesh, but Rain's inside of the pit. He's got Olaf to lend a helping hand. It's the 3 of them, plus Coldzera, to really start whittling away the numbers. They've left Nap in an awful spot.
Olaf in a position to get smoked out at Arch. Smoke will come from Stewie into B. Don't know how much presence he's going to. It seems like the bombs drop for him to pick it up, so it could be 5-man towards A. Olaf through the smoke.
Smoke about to fade in front of Stewie. 20-second mark. So it is very much the B bomb site. Olaf's going to try to cheat over, but Stewie, he goes through CT smoke. He is going to skewer this site. The bomb still has to be planted in that last 10-second mark, but Stewie comes up empty-handed. What?
They're going to explode through the smoke.
Looks like it. Olaf doesn't really favor himself, but he gets stuck. Oh, he gets stuck on the bricks. That's going to offer them an opening kill and a weapon. And questions now in the back of FaZe's mind. Awkward timing. Rain tries jumping up onto the balcony. That's going to cost him his life. And then the timing on Twist, his Mac 10.
But they make the rotation.
Yep, calling out the right site. They've just got to hunker down, look to hold. Completely smoked off his Olaf, so it's just the player on second oranges. Brokey only going to be able to find one, but here comes Nico through smoke. Cutting it all down to just Nitro. Sure, he's got that bomb, 15 seconds. Could very well just go for the plant inside of this, desperate for that money. He just wants the paycheck. He's taking damage. Now the desperate attempt at a clutch 2. Can he section off these 1v1s? A well-timed 3-man pinch will spell disaster for him. He has the less health out of everyone, and he jumps right into Olaf. There we have it.
If Brokey doesn't get a kill, they're just going to hold that smoke and kill Nico, too.
Of course.
Another situation where, oh, wow, it gets so tense like a domino effect. Brokey's looking good. He's got this jump spot. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I mean, he was, for a second, he looked pretty, but now his entire face has been crushed. That was pretty brutal. Wow.
Nice.
Kill through the smoke. Matters a lot, too. 3v4, bomb could go down.
I think FaZe are going to be confident on their retakes. There's no reason not to be, other than the anomaly of that pistol round. Liquid haven't picked one up, so The last of the utility is out. They know that Nitro's in the depths of this bomb site. There shouldn't be anybody back over there. If they can win the kill over towards Banana, it'd be big. Here come the CTs trying to respond, but it's Twists to seal the deal. Here we go. This is the big entry. Obviously, the result of that round, well, FaZe Clan relegated down. What are you up to, Stu? Wah, 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 wah. Stands in the Molotov, burnt to a crisp. And then the Krieg gets picked up. Nico uses that to execute a leash, just haphazardly jumps through smoke. Oh no.
Yeah, it might be no matter what. Group up is it.
Good
Oh,
volley.
that could be a free kill. Yeah, they're not even watching it. Olaf gets away clean.
Hello?
Yeah. And Cold makes it worse. 2 on 5.
Wow.
We saw FaZe do it.
If they win with 5 people up in what was just like a single MP9 at the start of this round, I mean, there's a world where Nitro and Naf just fusion together here and rock FaZe's world. If there's anybody you want at the helm of this, it's Naf in the mix, but Rain gonna play on the edge of the smoke, catching Nitro. Naf's just gonna put that plant down. He's using the AWP to no avail. Cold with anticipation, looks to hold, Twists, bests him, but here comes Olaf out of Boiler, can't string together a second shot, but remember, 3 players up in these apartments. If he doesn't catch him, yeesh, things get harder real quick. Flashing a Molotov as well for Rain. He could just try and fluster a player out of deep pit. Naf, he's committed to the depths of sight as well. Here comes Elige, ready, and he drops one. Loses a bunch of his health in the process, but FaZe trying to commit, know exactly where he's at, and they still have enough time for the defuse.
Wow, yeah, they just get there in the nick of time here, and within a second, they nail it.
A little desperate duo towards the top of Banana here, and Stewie and Naf, they get that pick, but the bomb's not gonna come over, not yet. Keep your eyes on Olaf. He is tucked into the porch on A. They can get all the frags they want, but that's the most crucial one. Rain with everything to do. 15 seconds, and he clears balcony, but that's not gonna be enough. There we have it. Team Liquid playing with both sides of the map. And I mean, that's desperate, because if it doesn't go well at B, then they don't sink their teeth onto a rotation, Launders.
Yeah.
And they're just walking into a stacked A site, but it works. At least a 3rd round for Liquid.
Man, they're shook. Oh my God, Snappy's gonna die here. Oh no, wow, okay, Cold Zera had a chance there. Decided to make it a little bit prettier, make it a quick scope.
Look at this exchange of utility. Banana set ablaze. Ooh, and Nico goes for the peek. That's gonna offer an opening pick.
Yeah.
A 5v4 for Liquid to work with.
He throws himself at it like a mercenary, though. There's 2 people behind him that didn't have the intention of helping out. So wanted to go for that peek, maybe didn't even expect to get away. But is this going to lure the T's into the Abba Brokey? He gets 1 kill, and his teammate is there around the corner. Yep. Are they going to clear this, knowing that they just destroyed Nico? Not even. A free B for Cold Zera, and another point to FaZe Clan winning in their setup.
Yep. And then we get this flustered Liquid just trying to charge back to the A site. Grenades being played with, though. That could cost them unless they turn their back towards Pit. Rain does it again. A crucial multi-kill in a crucial moment. So the utility does draw Cold into Arch. This is going to leave the 2 players at B in the depths of the site. This is their setup. This is all they'll have to play with. Brokey's AWP is going to have to come up big because Nico goes down. Leg shot. But that combines with the smoke spam for a successful kill, and the bomb plant comes off of it. With nothing to lose, though, this retake's most certainly going to be an attempt.
Oh! No way.
Yeah. Yes way. And now they've got nothing but confidence to try and throw forward here. Nafly does take down Olaf. Elige dropping Rain, pushes this all onto Cold Zera. A 1v3 with nothing to lose. But Naf has had enough.
And I wonder if the communication, maybe the leadership isn't there right now, now that things are going a bit south. But it doesn't seem like they're bringing that same fire to the CT pistol. Instead, they're letting FaZe do what they want to do. And they've got that setup that this worked so well against. They're going to be wrapping potentially to Arch. They've actually got a hull split as well.
Just a massive clamp down on these Pit players. Twists inside of Graveyard. 2 players inside of Pit. Finally an answer from Nitro, but it's just 1 headshot, and he is surrounded. He is slain. No one from Liquid remains on this A site, and FaZe Clan, they are staring a 12th round in the face already.
Yeah.
This This wouldn't just be a big win for FaZe picking up Inferno versus Liquid. This would, I mean, this is brutal.
Yeah, it would be astronomical, and every team would look at it, right? Like, that would be the other thing. Like, you'd really cement your place in this year so far. There's a lot of eyes on this, as this is the only kind of, like, Tier 1 LAN happening right now.
Oh.
And, oh, wow, everybody just gets decimated. All the talents right now in the halls, and up at mid, Olaf is here. Just make sure no one comes up the butt crack. You know what I'm saying? Holding the flank. Oh, wow.
Okay,
Elise goes right up the nostrils with that deagle shot, and Twist chimes in with his P250.
A little life from Team Liquid over on this A site. I'd love to see that deagle shot queued up to the highlight reel. Ooh. And obviously Twist's P250 giving good support, but here comes that flank, and they're going to find easy backs turn. Is that really your game plan?
The only claim against it is that it's a lot of money. The first shot
Shoots
goes off, they hear that, they're going to be talking.
Like, was that a really the jumping ump?
The UMP of all things.
That's a bit awkward. Twist's only going to be able to get one. This A site compromised. Elige can't even add one.
My goodness.
Which means Nico, the man of the hour in this moment, in this round. But Naf has taken them back off of Arch. It's a man disadvantage, and a wide swing from Stewie's going to push Naf into such an awful position. He gets peeked by Brokey, an all-time confident moment for FaZe. A legitimate ass-whooping, because that's what this has been. MP9 trying to barrel down Banana. Desperation is what this stinks of. Little spam through the wood. Nafly's pinned into his position on 2 HP. He tries to fade away, and he gets caught. The shrapnel blows him apart.
Bomb will go down potentially clean here.
Yep.
So they once again have cleared out the entirety of the site.
Couldn't even catch Olaf, but he's going to try to throw himself into the mix. That bomb plant could be disrupted. Ooh, good timing for Elige to pick up a headshot, but Nitro
3 low.
Finds nothing more of it. Spam damage onto Coffins. That's a crucial kill from Elige. He's doing his best attempt. And luckily for Liquid, there isn't a flank, but they have to go all in on this retake. They have no kit to play with, so the time is a big issue. There's a player in the deep corner. That flash should be enough to flush him out. Fully blind is Olaf. That one's easy, but it's the double up on Banana that could serve as an issue. Twist's not ready for cold. Tippity taps his way back into the clutch. 1v2, 15 for FaZe. Desperation again here on Banana. Stewie just trying to find any kind of a duel straight out the gate, wasting no time as he looks for targets to topple. This is gonna feel real good for them to start off 2020, taking down what was the second best team of 2019. Knocking on the door of Liquid is the new contenders of FaZe Clan. It's all over. Twist's final attempt. He can run, but he can't hide. There it is. Done. 16-5, 11 rounds of a lead to shut down Inferno.